In this video, I will address 6 aspects that women observe in a man's appearance. If you're looking to create an image that has a greater impact and attracts more attention, then stay tuned until the end. The conquest can be divided into 3 stages. The first is attraction, which occurs when a woman notices you, initiates an initial conversation of about a minute, and feels that some senses are activated. At this moment, she is attracted to you. However, it's important to note that even after this initial attraction, it doesn't mean she's already romantically interested or desires to kiss. The goal is to generate initial curiosity about you. There's a crucial moment when you can provide a woman with a sense of calm and security by your side. Then comes what he calls the attack, the moment to effectively seduce, to provoke. That said, what's the connection with what women observe in men? It's highly relevant because what a woman perceives initially in a man is directly linked to the initial phase of conquest, attraction. When a woman looks at you, she visually absorbs your appearance, understands the impact you make, and this generates a biological effect. Appearance matters in attraction. However, it's not necessary to strictly adhere to standards to be considered attractive. The essential thing is to be attentive to these 6 points I will highlight. By observing them, you convey a crucial message in conquest, that of being a man who takes care of himself, is mature and confident, not concerned with neglect but with his own presentation. I often state that initially, when a woman observes you, she can't perceive your essence, being limited to evaluating only the visual aspect. This is instinctive and inherent to human nature. Aware of this, you can work with this reality, using your knowledge and personal value. Therefore, the first thing women notice in men is the body shape. This observation is not limited to men only, as women are also biologically predisposed to attract more attention when they have an hourglass body shape. To attract more attention, but women also notice this in a biological way. Naturally, the female gaze tends to feel more attraction when faced with a male body shape characterized by broader shoulders than hips. This preference has roots in explanations related to muscle strength in the upper part, a wider and robust chest, highlighting a healthier body capable of providing protection to the woman and her offspring. These preferences have origins in ancient times. It's important to emphasize that this desired body shape is not necessarily limited to a muscular, lean, or slightly overweight body but rather to the proportionality of these characteristics. If your body naturally lacks this proportionality, you can take actions aimed at achieving this balance. Practices like swimming, which strengthens the region, specific back exercises in weight training, and, in the case of greater volume in the hip area, investing in aerobic activities like running, can be effective long-term strategies. There's an additional very effective trick that many women use en masse to further harmonize their bodies. In cases where they want to enhance narrower hip regions, women often choose light-colored clothes in that area to visually amplify it. On the other hand, to disguise or hide certain regions, they opt for darker clothes. If a woman wants to emphasize the hip region, knowing that this proportion of wider hips and a narrower waist tends to attract more male attention, she resorts to these tricks in clothing to achieve the desired look. This is a trick that you can also use to your advantage. For example, if your shoulders are narrower, opting for a light shirt on the upper part can create a visual contrast. Similarly, if your hips are naturally wider, choosing dark pants on the lower part can make a significant difference in the visual composition of the body. 2 things that women notice a lot in a man are the smile and teeth, directly reflecting on oral hygiene. The smile is the gateway to a kiss, making it crucial. So, I have some questions for you. Are you taking good care of your teeth? Is your oral hygiene up to date? How does your smile look? These details are not important just to attract glances, although that is, of course, enjoyable. It's also vital because, as human beings, we like to know that we are making a good impression on the opposite sex. Taking care of your smile is an act of self-care. I have witnessed a situation where 2 friends were getting to know each other at my birthday, and the woman's initial interest diminished when the man smiled, revealing tartar buildup on his teeth, evidenced by whitish spots. Therefore, this attention to detail not only attracts glances but is also crucial to maintain a good impression. So, if you notice the presence of tartar, know that your oral hygiene may be facing issues. Although I am not a dentist or oral health professional, it's crucial to seek a specialist who can assess and treat this issue. Take care of your smile because beautiful, white, and aligned teeth make all the difference. An attractive smile can spark the interest of that woman, making her inclined to want to kiss you and explore something more intense. Another thing that women unconsciously notice but is of utmost importance is a man's posture. How he moves and walks is not necessarily a conscious thing for them, but it's something they naturally perceive. Posture is a very relevant point and can influence whether she is attracted to the overall package or not. So, pay attention because posture is a significant factor that can affect the overall impression you convey. It's essential to note if you walk around with your shoulders low. Ask someone who knows you well to assess your posture. Ask if they think you maintain an upright posture or if you walk with drooping shoulders. Sometimes, you may not have a clear perception of your own walking or sitting posture. It's possible that it's a bad postural habit affecting your health. So, observe how you walk, if your back is straight, if you keep your neck raised, or if you walk somewhat hunched. Also, pay attention to how you sit. Placing your hands under your thighs or maintaining a confident posture makes all the difference, especially when talking to a woman. The confidence conveyed by your posture, especially in the shoulders, can significantly impact how others perceive you. Be attentive to these details from today onward. From now on, I'll share the fourth thing that women observe in men, and it's worth paying attention to because the last two are surprising. So, continue until the end to find out. Now, let's talk about the fourth characteristic that women notice in men's appearance, the perfume. The scent you choose makes a significant difference in attraction. Even if you weren't necessarily attracting her attention, by using a pleasant perfume, her gaze naturally turns to you, arousing the desire to approach this pleasantly scented man. As for the choice of perfume, it's important to understand that not all perfumes are the same. So, keep watching to learn more. Now, regarding perfumes, it's crucial to avoid those that most men use, such as Kayak and Malbec, which are very common. The tip is to look for a distinctive perfume that reflects your personality and not hesitate to try something different. Changing your perfume, even if you've used it for a long time, can bring a new and pleasant impression. Pay attention to the most seductive scents, usually present in woody and musk tones. Now, moving on to the last 2 points that women observe in men, we have the style, especially the choice of clothing. Pay attention to your style, as these last 2 points can transform your power of attraction forever. Now, I'll address the first thing about style that makes all the difference, colors. Regarding clothing, it's important to highlight that the more you opt for colorful prints, the lower the attractiveness of that style. In the psychology of colors, sober and plain colors are associated with a greater sense of mystery. This is because prints tend to contain a lot of visual information, while the absence of them, especially in sober colors, gives a naturally more attractive look. The sober colors that can intensify your visual appeal include navy blue, black, white, gray, khaki, beige, and military green. You can also consider slightly different tones, such as salmon. Opting for monochromatic looks, like a white shirt with navy blue or black jeans, provides a simple but extremely attractive style. As for the second style tip, one thing that women notice, often without a clear understanding, but that makes a difference in the visual impact you have, is the fit of your clothes. I have a question for you: when you go to the store and buy a shirt, t-shirt, or pants, do you care about the proper fit? For example, you may encounter a situation where the shirt is a bit loose or too long for your size, the pants may be falling or there may be excess fabric around the sneaker. In this case, do you end up buying the item anyway and, over time, continue to use it even if you notice these small problems? If this sounds familiar, leave the truth in the comments after watching this video. Often, the clothes we buy in stores, unless we're lucky or have a more standardized body, may need some adjustments to fit perfectly on our bodies. So, pay attention to the fit of the clothes you buy because a well-fitted look can make all the difference in your presentation and visual impact. It's common to find clothing with the normal size sold out there, but most of the time, they are not adjusted to your body. This is not unusual. Fitted clothes for your body are those that have no excess, such as fabric hanging at the bottom of the pants. If you notice that the pants need adjustment either at the hem or on the sides, it's advisable to seek a professional, like a trusted tailor, to make the necessary adjustments. If pants are too loose, it may be necessary to adjust the side or even the hip area. Similarly, when buying a t-shirt, check if it fits your body, not necessarily tight, but adapted to the shape of your body. A fitted shirt at the chest line makes all the difference, making the look more attractive. So, start paying attention to the necessary adjustments in your clothes. To recap the first 3 things women notice in men's appearance: body shape, smile, and posture. Then we have perfume as the 4th thing, and finally, the last 2, the 5th and 6th, related to style, which includes opting for sober colors and wearing clothes that fit the body. Now, tell me in the comments if this video provided any value to you, if it opened your mind regarding your appearance. If you liked it, don't forget to leave your like.